Rati Thanawala, and I'm excited to tell you about our STEM Career Advantage Academy. I spent my whole career in the tech industry, and after that, I started creating this program to solve a problem that I saw new graduates face when they enter the tech workplace. I saw a big gap between what's needed and what the students are bringing in their soft skills, their leadership skills, the human skills that are essential for workplace impact. Managers want to give the new interns and the new hires lead roles, but they cannot because of this gap. Often these skills such as negotiation, asking for help, asking for feedback, creating effective relationships, etc., they are not explicitly taught in technical degree programs, but they are needed right from the start in workplaces. And importantly, they take time to develop. It's the same as for technical skills. You need a full intro to key concepts and frameworks. You need to reflect on them. You need to hone them. You need to apply them to a series of new situations that you're likely to find in workplaces. So we created a curriculum to do just that. And with 2 partners, we taught it to 300 students from 30 colleges. This was through an earlier iteration that incubated this academy program. You will now hear from 3 students who attended several years ago. They are now in the workplace, so a great way to find out how it worked out for them.
I'm Alex Lazarov. I'm a solutions architect, also known as a systems engineer. My favorite little thing that I do is just having the confidence to ask for feedback. Something I didn't realize in the corporate world is people don't want to just give you feedback unsolicited. People don't feel like it's their place to comment on others' performance unless you ask. And feedback is the only way to improve. That's something I very quickly learned, especially in my full-time role. Just asking for more frequent feedback directly helped me with both internship and full-time job performance. Your manager might not, especially with soft skill related things, they might not make a comment of it in formal feedback, but if you're like, is there anything else to improve? That's where I feel like a lot of the game-changing soft skills things come out. Like, for example, maybe reduce your filler words a bit more. Maybe you can present it in a different way in person with the way you stand, how you work around the room. It's those sorts of things that people feel more comfortable giving feedback on when you invite them to. It's just through the academy that I got to easily learn these important skills. I didn't have to flounder to figure out these lessons myself. I got to learn from the speakers and from Rati and everyone else involved. And it easily got me into professional opportunity that way. I can't even imagine what it would have been like if I didn't have the academy. I would be in a radically different place.
My name is Rajati Desai. I am currently working as a programmer analyst. When I initially got my job offer, I truly felt that the offer they had given me was very low for like the actual salary amount. And I was very hesitant initially to be like, well, I have a job offer. I don't need to worry about it. Like, let's just take it and go. That would have been my initial reaction if I had not gone through the academy. So I also talked it over with my mentor, being like, hey, like I have this thing, the amount they're offering me is not enough, but I'm like hesitant to ask them because what if they like rescind my offer? So she was a really good sounding board for me. Was able to like draft this email with her. I ended up mentioning a few points, being like, well, the market value is XYZ, so I had to do my own research about this specific role. These are my skills. I can add these other skills. When I got the reply, they had fully given me the high end of my range, and that I was like over the moon. Negotiation came into a really big play from what I learned, because we also did like negotiation exercises during the program. So it was definitely like, oh, I'm doing this in real life with there actually being consequences. So the stakes were definitely higher, but I was like more confident going into it than I ever would have been before.
My name is Telvin Abaraga, and I'm a product manager in the specialty chemicals industry. One thing I didn't expect was how valuable relationship building would be. Early on in my career, it was easy for me to focus on technical competence. So I can do this work well, I can do it quickly. But a lot of opportunities I've realized over the course of my career came from relationships, whether it's opportunities to enhance myself professionally or to grow my company or to grow my product line. A lot of these ideas have come from people or relationships that I've built up in the industry. So the program gave me a framework for navigating professional situations. Instead of feeling like I had to figure out everything in real time, I had the tools for communication, negotiation, and collaboration, and that made it easier to contribute early on in my career. Technical skills get you in the room. It will get you an interview. It will get you the role. But to keep that role, to show what value you bring, you have to communicate, and you have to show leadership. You have to take charge of certain things. You have to lead from your own sphere of influence. The people who advance faster in their careers are usually the ones who are able to explain complex ideas and who are willing to say, well, what if this? What if that? Can we think through some alternatives? I think those are skills that are really helpful.
So here is our commitment to our students. When you enter the workplace, you will be much more confident. We survey our students on the first day of the program, then we survey them at the end, and it shows indeed they feel more confident and ready for the workplace. Their new managers and peers sense that, and it makes all the difference in setting a steeper trajectory as they start their careers. We are so proud of our students. You heard from Alex. After the academy experience, she sought out leadership roles and became the president of the Society for Women Engineers at her school. You heard from Rajasi, who got support from her academy mentor to negotiate the right salary offer for an internship. And then she went on to ace her internship, and then she got a job with the same company. And Telvin, he went on to do an MBA, and he further honed his negotiation skills during that program. And then he got a product management role in industry. At the SCAA, students practice new skills in small groups with teaching fellows and peers. And in addition, they get feedback from industry mentors for 9 months following the summer program. Again, the whole intent is to make it easy for students to learn, to reflect, to practice in a safe environment. From there, when the program completes, we give students a letter of achievement. Many of our students attach this to their applications for internships and jobs. It shows their commitment to self-development along dimensions that are prized at the workplace. And managers immediately notice this as a differentiator, and they ask questions. So this actually works. Anyway, I hope that you will join us for this year's program. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.